Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Texas offense has the ball first today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
North Texas really has it going on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense, got him at the 27.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the catch. It's Reed there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Right down the middle. Got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Panthers will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Hicks. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Now on 2nd down. RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Timeout, North Texas.
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Lets it go to the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Trying to fight his way in, but they get him on the ground at the 2, and it's a 4th and goal stop. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here, so why not come out on this?
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Panthers want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires left. A strike downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Brought down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He caught it! Touchdown, Panthers! And that one will give him the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 21 over Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. North Texas in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. This is a designed run.
quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tight end now in motion. It'll be a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Looking for the 1st down. Pitt comes to the line on 4th. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a